ready with our Pledge of Allegiance? Are we all going to do it?
Yes!
And when are we going to do it?
Now!
Are you ready?
Yes!
Let's go! I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all! Hey! Woo! What do we want? Freedom! 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 Now! Freedom! Freedom! Now! We want freedom! We want it now! We want freedom! We want it now! We want freedom! We want it now! We want freedom! Now! We want freedom! We want it now! We want freedom! We want it now!
Get any stimulus
We
money.
came down here last week. We had a couple of hundred patriots. About 20 paid move on and acorn people. That's the best they could do.
2.5 billion and only 20 showed up?
We are here today for a number of reasons, but the primary reason is freedom. We've watched our government in the last 6 months assault freedom in this country. They say that it's not freedom. They say that we all have to stick together. We have to help each other. Well, America was built on individual freedom. What they've embarked on in the last 6 months is nothing more than a move towards tyranny, socialism. These people despise the free enterprise system. They despise the word free.
That's right.
The move to nationalize our healthcare system is only the latest move on their part.
Health scam!
It started with the bailouts of the financial industry.
Boo!
The federal government decided that they wanted to control the financial industry in this country. They decided with cap and trade that they wanted to control the energy industry. They decided with the bailouts of General Motors that they want to control the auto industry. Now they want to control the healthcare industry. Now I wanted to get a little handle on this word control, so I looked it up in a dictionary this morning. Control. To exercise restraint or direction over. Dominate or command. To hold in check or curb. To eliminate or prevent the flourishing or spread of. The act of power of controlling, regulation, domination, or command. The situation of being under regulation, domination, or command of another.
Vote the votes out! 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 Now! Vote the votes out! Now let's continue. Hold on, folks. Hold on. We got more. Hold on. Now! Hold on. Wait. Hold on, please.
And think of one more thing. What is the opposite of the word control?
Freedom! Freedom! Freedom!
We came to Senator Schumer's office today to let him know how we feel.
Vote the vote out!
And we wrote a proclamation from we, the people.
Yeah, the people! The people!
They don't care about the people. They
Just
care
like,
about themselves.
well, we're going to care about it. We're going to take our own control. This is a proclamation from the people here today and from the American people. And I'm going to read it. A proclamation. The House and Senate of the United States is considering legislation to vastly change the healthcare system in the United States. Various bills. H.R. 3200, H.R. 600, Senate Resolution 703, and others. We, the people, hereby call upon Senator Chuck Schumer and our other elected officials to oppose these bills.
Yes!
For the following reasons. Nationalized healthcare will create the biggest government bureaucracy in American history and probably the history of the world. Nationalized healthcare will ration healthcare. Nationalized healthcare will destroy 18% of this nation's gross domestic product by putting this entire industry under the control of Washington, D.C. Nationalized health care will result in as many as 119 million Americans, 1 out of 3, losing the coverage they have today. Nationalized health care will put a tremendous burden on small business, which remains the backbone of this economy and the only way that we're going to grow jobs in this country.
Right, absolutely.
Nationalized health care will put private industry and insurance companies out of business, despite what they're saying about having choice, because a federal government program will artificially underprice private companies, thereby putting them out of business.
No competition.
And also, take a look at infamous page 16. In 2 years, they will regulate private insurance out of business.
Hang 'em high!
No.
National health care takes freedom out of health care.
Vote 'em out!
A government bureaucrat will decide how you, your parents, and your children will receive care or not receive care. Nationalized health care kills. The government cannot do anything right. Imagine Washington managing health care like they did Social Security.
Whoa.
So whereas nationalized health care will add $1.5 trillion to the federal budget, thus increasing already record deficits, we the people call upon our representatives to vote no on efforts to nationalize health care. Whereas nationalized health care will outlaw freedom of choice in all medical-related issues involving individual Americans, we the people call upon our representatives to vote no on efforts to nationalize health care in America. Whereas nationalized health care will create the biggest government bureaucracy in world history with disastrous consequences, we the people call upon our representatives to vote no on efforts to nationalize health care. Whereas nationalized health care will destroy the world's best health care system, thus preventing Canadians and others from truly effective medical care, we the people call upon our representatives to vote no. Whereas nationalized health care is just one more attempt by Washington to destroy the free enterprise system, we call upon our representatives to vote no.
Vote no.
You mean we're not going to have the same benefits our politicians have?
Give me
Oh no, you're not.
We are now going to deliver this
To up-
proclamation
To up Chuck.
Senator Chuck Schumer,
Up Chuck.
along